One of the nice features about TAC is you can also create a class calendar just like you can in Google, which is hard to believe, but it's possible. So I am on the students roster tab, so I navigated to this through the homepage, and I'm now hovering over class management and the calendar option. So to get access to the class calendar, I will click that button. We are brought to the mega class calendar. So if you notice on the left hand side, I have all of my courses marked as showing on this calendar. Now if I wanted to just narrow it down to my AP Calculus, I would unselect all other classes. So as you can tell, I had this week 11 bell work due on Friday, this week 12 bell work due on Friday the 8th. They had a quiz on November the 4th. But you can also filter it to look at just assignments and just events, and then you can look at courses and empty courses. So some school districts provide teachers like a sandbox to try things out in TAC. So that's where your empty courses would come into play. And again, I can go through every single month and look at when I assign something. And this would be great to then prove to your principal or maybe an assistant principal that you've been giving a minimum of 2 grades per week, if that's your district's policy. So, as you can tell, I can look at every single assignment. Now, this calendar can get pretty overloaded when I start adding all of my classes. So, Friday, and then when I started adding a lot of assignments to other classes, days get pretty long, but this is very helpful to keep track of when you set a due date for a assignment. You can also do it day by day. You can also do it week by week if that is overwhelming. So you can also click this add button up here to add a new event. So this event could possibly be like maybe you're having an after school help day. Maybe you're having tutoring in the morning. You can add that through here. So it can also be added to the student's calendar as well. So not only is this on your side, but it is on the student side as well. So say I'm having a tutoring day for my Algebra 1 classes. I can say that it's going to be in Mrs. Pullman's room. Room 210. The start date, I have tutoring on Thursday. It's going to start at 7:50 a.m. and it's going to end at 8:10 a.m. So the end date for this is also going to be the 14th as well. You can also click to make it an all-day event, and you can add in some description here. I'll just put the little description word, and then I'll also put a published flag on it. So I'm going to only select my Algebra 1, so that way this will show up and my students will get notified in my Algebra 1 classes. So when I press save, and I go to October and November, look here, here's my events. So if I were to turn off this assignments filter, it would just show the events that I have made. Now if I turn off assignments, if I turn on assignments and turn off events, it will take away those events. But use this feature to your advantage so that way students are clear about when you may offer tutoring, when you're having after school help time, and when you're offering service hours for those now required service hours to graduate. So this is a really cool feature. Use it, communicate with your students, and use this as a help